led an LG Ultra Gear for making the Autumn Cup possible, and making it what it is. And again, apologies if there's any sort of stream issue or anything like that, any sort of slideshow quality. That's on my end. You can blame me. My Twitter is at 2taptony. Direct your hate or your compliments to my DMs. Regardless, we're now into it. Pistol to kick it off. And it's a bit of an interesting swap up. Gunma going from the Sage now to the Raider. Bit of a different play style.
I'm going above.
Astral form. Vicon with the Frenzy. Gonna be playing in a little bit of a nice off angle. Gunma looking to go aggressive through B main. He might be finding a player, but there's a spike gonna be held. Gunma able to take the first. He's gonna dismiss. He's gonna turn on to Jamie. And Jamie lurking. Damage being dealt. A few players taken low, but looking to now take this B site against side of McTeam. Anton a little bit disappointed. And Jamie let him to die.
Recalling my bot.
And call the turret. Retake on here for the side of Eshays in this 4v4. A few low HP bars, though. The hot hands going to be healing it up. And Alarm bot actually gonna spot them.
Obscuring vision.
It's only now Jamie with low HP. Stars go up, turret goes up. Pete comes in. A bit of an interesting molly. Prophet sees it and knows it. Frenzy now, walk up from Vicon. Finds the first, immediately checks relapse in the corner. Fluke's not looking at him. Vicon's just able to walk up for free. Takes so many players. Nicholas and Apollo find the last few. Llama's not quite expected, not quite ready for that retake from Eshays, and that's going to be first now on their board to kick Pistol off. This is an interesting circumstance. They played for the 4v4 and they win it out.
Placing swarm grenade.
And for the moment, back to it. It's going to be Force in after Eshays' first round at dub. Ares, Phantom, and a few Spectres. And a second round bite. From what we've seen, a few other teams really like to go for that second round. McTeam, not that team though. Gonna be going up short. They're gonna be meeting Prophet though in just a minute. Gravity well comes. Prophet lines up two through that smoke. Going for a little bit more on the eco. Shock dart land point blank. He runs it onto Dinky. He's looking for relapse too, but Apollo steals it. Relapse to take Prophet. At least they got a kill. McTeam though, they're gonna lose that second round. On the side of Eshays. Now they're gonna have to face down this bonus. Gonna be Phantoms in play and a Vandal on the side of McTeam. No one close to ultimates yet for either side. Anton testing his spray, it would seem. Calling Jamie a bit of a traitor. Got Anton killed in the last round. Oh, in the first round, sorry. Interesting little one-way being set up here for Eshays. They want to go for an early peek. Steal away a gun for the moment. The team are just taking a ton of short control. Gunma going to be spotting out Jamie. Jamie going to be falling back for the moment. And Nicholas could be spotting a few players. Our drone goes out. He has an Ares to work with. He has pinged a player. And the ping goes for the push. Flash comes out. They need to deal with Dinky in just a second. Ultorb going to be picked up. Dinky's going to take two. Now it's up to Nicholas to try and hold this A site down. Gunma on the road site. But McTeam make their slow approach with this smoke up. Gunma able to take it first and dismiss himself to safety. Spike picked up by Llamas. He's going to get that one down. Now for the retake here. Apollo long range. Spectre going to be taking out the turret. Spots Dinky. Actually takes him low. Gunma going to take him out. Dismiss. Now available if he wants to use it. Though he's going to try and drop into the site. Though the crossfire is being established. Dart comes up. Apollo pings. And he's not long for life. Relapse. Takes that kill. And the first on the board here for the side of McTeam. round. Well, now, for the side of Eshays, after having to face down at McTeam's rifles, they've got rifles of their own and a Marshall on Prophet. A little bit of an interesting one. The moment, McTeam, you've seen them really start to gather themselves in these last few rounds. They take that first, they take a second, they string it into potentially more. Eshays quite aware of what they're dealing with. Gonna be setting up a 4-player hold here at A. Gonna be Prophet to land the first shot point blank. He's gonna miss. Bit of a unfortunate opportunity. Smokes go up. Apple can't see anything or do anything. Killjoy ult comes down to the A site. That's gonna be up to Miklas to try and hold it. Recon goes out. Is going to scan 2 players. That swarm stops them for the moment. They're now free to take the side as they please. Relapse. Anton and the rest of the team to slowly follow. Gunma, though. I'll take one from short. Dismiss. Swarm stops him. Spike will finally go down. McTeam now to face down a 3v4. Sorry. Upload. Dead to right. He's going to be spammed out by Relapse. 2 stars go up. Gravity Well comes in from Vicon. And he's looking for the head dink. He's only able to get the head dink. Relapse. Missed opportunity to find the kill. He takes Antoine low. Concussion comes out. He's just looking to make this one expensive. For the side of McTeam, though. Very nicely played by Dinky. Knows he's opting for the headline and will be taking it. Second round of McTeam. 2-2 we go on the scoreboard. It's very even still for both sides. Gunma now got his ultimate available. Empress and the run it back for Prophet. Knives. Cosmic Divide here for Jamie. Could be looking to set up this potential round in their favor. All they really need to do is find this first pick. Eshays haven't been all too impressive on the defense, I have to say. A little bit lackluster in the last map. And now looking a little bit lackluster on this one. A little bit... Oh, that molly. But that forces McTeam back. Turret taken out by the molly. A bit of an interesting lineup there. I don't know if that's thrown on the fly or what. From Prophet. Back to A. McTeam seem to go. They want the ult orb. They're going to be backing it off. Jamie. Jump peek. Pre-fire short. Make a noise. Dropping the start. Gonna be covering for the moment.
Right there.
Walk up through middle. McTeam, they turn their attention potentially towards the B site for the moment. So have the likes of Eshays. They've rotated all over. Alarmbot goes out. Knives are still in here for Relapse. Just needs to find this first peek into the market, though. Knives come out. It's a shot from Vicon. They don't check him in the corner. Miklas able to take 2. Looking to tear heads. Looking to tear them all alive. A thrifty round. Eco stolen away by Eshays. Miklas, my god, I wish we caught those taps. We caught the first from Vicon. That was absolutely an impressive hold. They're able to crossfire and take out the kills necessary to take that round away. Third round now to Eshays. That's going to still be McTeam on a bye. But Eshays, they take themselves a lead. They can be stemming it in some more here. They've got 4 ultimates available now. Cosmic Divide and the Hunter's Fury to add. Hunter's Fury popped early on. Miklas wasting no time to go for an early kill. Will not be able to find it. Up through short side of McTeam will be going. Spectre here for Aplo. No, good dart. Able to give the intel over. Gunma. I'm gonna go for the peek off of this our drone. Cosmic Divide goes up. The peek goes in from Gunma. He's gonna tuck himself in this tree. He's gonna be looking for the flank, but he's not gonna be able to find it. Neither is Aplo. Both taken on short. Miklas, the only one that hasn't budged a muscle. Prophet has dropped into sight. Spike not in the hands. Flash comes out. Prophet goes to the peak. Prophet turns 180. That's just with a run it back. Imagine what he does with his actual self. Nicholas takes out Llamas, and all of a sudden, McTeam now left to Jamie. Finds himself his third. He needs this ace to win this round. Gravity Well goes out. Shots come through the door. Nicholas trying to find him. Jamie looking around. They're going to peek together, though. It's Vicon to find the final kill of the round. Another goes to Eshays' way. That is so beautifully played there. From the side of Eshays, they hold it down. They go for the retake. Prophet sends it in with a run it back. Gets two.
I gotta visit the Astral to play some style.
And Vicon. Side now of Eshays. They're empowered 4-2. Going into this next one. McTeam there on an eco. And they're a little bit out of sorts. Eshays with a good defense. They heard me. They must have sensed that I was a little bit doubting. Pull comes out. Gravity Well comes in. Aplo. Now it's going to be probably Gunma to deal with all of these players dropping into him. They're all going to be playing front and forward though. Aplo going to be taken out, and now they go the lane way. We look at Gunma here, the star of the show, finds the first, looking for the second, will find it, holds it down completely. Gunma, the raid boss in the back, untouchable. Didn't even get a shot on him. McTeam gonna be dropping that round. Of course, only an eco. They tried to get the spike down as quick as possible on that B site, but Eshays able to hold it down. The swarm goes up. Stars to A. This is a little bit of a more different style of play now for the side of McTeam. They still have Cosmic Divide, but they're gonna have to deal with 3 ultimates. Cosmic, Shutdown, Lockdown, sorry, and the Empress available. Gunma gonna be playing towards the logs. He's playing himself a very dangerous game. Wrap up through mid, gonna be coming in for the side of McTeam, and they're already ready to answer. Crossfire being set up by Prophet and Vicon. Tucking in the garden.
Watching here.
In the shrubbery.
Here.
You are divided.
Stars go up towards A main. There is the Cosmic Divide from Jamie. Gonna be a molly toss. Swarm comes out, tries to deny Prophet from peeking. He's now just gonna sneak himself in. He's gonna try and sneak himself through that smoke, through the wall. He will be falling. Relapse. Gonna be losing his head. Nicholas looking for another. He tracks it. Nicholas takes out Anton as well. Retake.
30 seconds.
Now as the spike will go down. The ult goes in. This is very well timed here from Aplo. This is very nicely played though from McTeam. They've put it down themselves. Nicholas though to find 4. He's looking for the ace. He's not going to quite be able to find it. They can't get to the Killjoy ult in time. Dismissed to safety. And Lockdown's destroyed in the nick of time. Aplo able to defuse there. That was very nicely played though from McTeam. A valiant effort. But it's Eshay to find another on the board. It's 6 for their scoreboard. A valiant effort again from McTeam, but it goes awry. It's still Eshays leading the charge. 4 in a row. No signs of let up. Bit of a half buy here for all the side of McTeam. They have the run, the Hunter's Fury if necessary.
Placing swarm grenade.
Turret.
Swarm grenade out.
Running Dink onto Aplo. Might just have to be Gunma again.
Placing swarm grenade.
Swarm goes out, and Gunma gonna be trying to track on a relapse. He's gonna dismiss himself out, looking for it, and will find it. Relapse taken. Heals himself over it. And well, Dinky's over at the A site. On the complete other end of the map. It's gonna be a wrap here. Aplo. Ooh. He shouldn't be the one peeking this. He's heftily damaged. Spike in the hands of Eshays. Nicholas to hold. Nicholas to find it. Stat padding galore. 12 now on the board for Nicholas. 11 from Gunma. 7 overall for Eshays. McTeam looking a little bit out of sorts. They might need a power up. They might need to get themselves a McBTS meal from our lovely establishment, Macca's. What a hard-fought game it has been, though, from Eshays. They've definitely impressed me. Going into this one, I didn't think it was going to be this close to kick it off, but now Eshays, they power up as the series goes. Profit gonna be tossing a dart out. Gunma Vicon on the crossfire. Good players, the McTeam, though, just baiting. Dinky just gonna be setting up the turret crossfire actually towards A. This is a bit of an interesting positioning from the side of Eshays. Very heavy crossfires being put into play. Relapse gonna go down towards lower mid. Jump up though on short. Our drone comes out. Profit gonna be spotted. He's gonna arc a flash out wide. Wall goes up. Relapse has snuck himself very deep into mid. Gunma though able to take one. Now it's up to Vicon. As run it back comes into play. Dart gonna ping Vicon. He's cautious. He's trying to get away from Fluke. It's Llamas to mow his head. 3 more players here for Eshays. Spike goes down. And I have still Hunter's Fury to work with. Dart goes out. Aplo gonna go for the peak. Swarm goes in. Profit takes out Relapse. He's gonna be holding it, looking for the player in B main though. It's Llamas to go big this round. Flash comes out wide though. Profit says no you don't. It's our round to claim. Retake to come in. Dart comes out for Profit. He's gonna be shot on it. Now Relapse and him go together. Nicholas, sorry. It's gonna be Nicholas. Oh my god, the spray transfer. Nicholas is too clean with it. Spike gonna be diffused. Retake from Eshays. And that is gonna be 8-2 here. The side of Eshays. Almost a very convincing half. We saw it from them in the last game. This is Eshays on defense, holding it down. Very nicely played from Nicholas overall, I have to say. Side of Eshays. Gonna be another dart from Nicholas. We're gonna scan early on. Goes straight up and goes straight down. Gunma. Spike outside of B. Here for the side of McTeam. Now they're on their own call, on the long walk back over to grab it, and they have to be cautious. They don't know where this Eshays roster is. A Dinky able to take one on the entry. Nicholas, he's just too clean with it. Apple takes another. Empress pops by Gunma. Lo and behold, McTeam have other plans. They're going to be our drone to fly through to give McTeam the info. It's going to be Llamas and Anson now to take this B site. Flash to come out to peek the spawn. Eshays gonna opt to go for the retake. Vicon has Cosmic Divide available to secure it.
Spike planted.
Would be more than easy to do so. And there it is.
Well divided.
Gonna be covering off the back of the boathouse. Dart goes out. Gunma goes in. High Lear goes out. Fluke takes one. Looking for another though. It's Nicholas to steal away Aplo's kill. Glory. Eshays again go for the retake, and they are all too clean with it. Defense. Who would have thought?
Coming back.
Very impressive stuff. The side of Eshays.
Last round in the half. Placing sentry.
9 now looking for 10. And I have to say, still this composition. Swap up from the side of McTeam. A little bit weird. Not what we're used to seeing though. Jamie back to the smokes. Relapse on the jet. Normally we see someone else opt to play that character. Lockdown goes to this A site. Miklas going to be tossing out a dart. Gunma going to be going for the front and forward. Peak dismiss out the safety. Jokes over your dead Prophet. Drops to the floor. It's now Eshays going to have to retake this time on a 4v4. As the spike goes down, Miklas has the ping. He's got the lineup. He's got the shots. He takes Jamie extremely low. But they're looking to try and take a site from short. Gunma Aplo. Crossfire. Gunma in. Aplo. Plant the turret into play. Gunma looking to go into this site in just a second. Arc flash though. Gunma takes it. Relapse now underneath it. Able to take 2. It's up to Gunma to pull off the heroics. Gunma on for the ace. It's Relapse v Gunma. Jiggling around. Right clicks the planning. Gunma takes the ace. But does he have the time? I don't quite think so. Relapse has won that off of time alone. He's going to win the duel. Ace to Gunma. But round to McTeam in the end. It's 3 on the board for them.
Switching sides. Right there. Right there.
That's gonna be an unfortunate hill still to climb here for the side of McTeam.
Right there.
Eshays, they almost had that retake.
That'll work.
And look at the kill totals here. Gunma with 18. Miklas with 16. McTeam, it's 10 for Jamie. It's 8 for Dinky. It's 7 for Relapse. A little bit of an interesting one. Normally on the bottom of the board. It's had a little bit of a change of heart. It's defense now for McTeam. Attack now for Eshays. All grouped up outside of A. Really wanting to go for the early lead. Secure themselves double digits. But from what we saw, they're a little bit scared when they swap their halves. Lear to go out. Shot's gonna be pelted through the box. Molly to come in. Prophet. Trying to find that player out in the open. The wall is available for Prophet if he wants to use it. Blaze could be quite good. But they're out. They want to rotate. They know that McTeam have rotated too. They rotate to mid. Nicholas can be on the short approach. 2 players back to B here for McTeam. Star goes up. Smoke to cover. Cloud the vision. It's Eshays looking for this B hit. They can hear though. Dinky peeking. Gunma gonna be taken out. Anton gonna take another on to Miklas. They're trying now to shut and bust this door down. It's a little bit too much for them to handle with for the moment.
30 seconds left.
Smoke. Swarm comes in. 3v4 now to take this site. It's going to be up to McTeam to retake it with pistols. But turret going to be spotting it. Actually going to be recalled, I believe, by Aplo. Very nicely timed. Frenzy for Prophet could be put to work magnificently. One from the lane, a second dash forward from Relapse. He's in his cloudburst, but Prophet finds the headshot. He finds another on to Relapse. The walk in now to the back of the boathouse. It's Vicon gonna be taken dead to right by Fluke. Pistol goes the way of McTeam. They find themselves a retake. They find themselves a bit of a lifeline for now on the board.
Some stars in this reality.
And he's thinking about placing stars. Jamie, the stars are in his eyes. They're all starting to align for McTeam. Very nice pistol to go their way.
Time out.
Judge from Relapse. This is his moment to shine. Jump peek to come out. That's a very unfortunate take there for Relapse, though. It's Llamas able to find it. Looking for a little bit more through that smoke. Swarm comes out. Relapse is very close with this judge. He can hear everybody in front of him. He just needs to go for the peak. Shots to come out from Relapse. And Relapse collects another. Falls away. Profit. Good shot to find on the entry now. Eshays. That was Jamie. It's Relapse. There we go. Very nicely played. I have to say, well held there from the side of McTeam. No, Ecos, we've normally seen side of, you know, some of these teams in the Autumn Cup, they like to, bit of, you know, they like to trade rounds. Sheriffs are a deadly gun. Some would say more sharper than a Vandal. 9-5 though. Still denied double digits. Eshays don't want to buy. Turret gonna be put up. Actually does spot a player. Nicholas. Relapse up on short. Nicholas looking for it. He's spotting down towards lower mid for the moment. Profit. He's going to use the run at Mac. Just try and bait some of the util. The gravity well comes out. The wall goes up. Profit. He's going to burst through that wall, but all the members of Eshays are over at this B side. They're trying to catch out a player in the open. Dinky. Going to be sprayed on by Gunma. They have stars up. And they had the peak to come in. Alarm bot, vulnerable. Nicholas, cautious on his approach, but still opts to go for it. This is going to be up now. Anton, back of the site, is able to find the first, though, quickly traded by Vicon. Gunma in such a sneaky little position. Nicholas takes another kill. Spike is down. Our drone comes out. Profit has made his presence be known by busting down the door. Llamas knows. Jamie through B main. Dart to ping. Nicholas takes another. Profit just needs to find the headshot, and he does. Very nicely held there by the side of Eshays. They take themselves double digits on their rifle round. Though, to the credit, McTeam still making it a little bit more closer than the side of Eshays probably would like. This is, you know, Eshays starting to come into their own as a team. As we look at the scoreboard, 19-9 for Gunma, 18-7 for Nicholas, 13-10. Sorry, 13-12, 10-13, 10-13. I have to say, it's not too big of a gap. This could easily be closed with 1 or 2 rounds here from McTeam. Apple though peeking middle with Nicholas. Wallbangs to come in. McTeam, they shy away from that fight.
You are divided.
Cosmic Divide actually going to be going up. Be used by Eshays. Trying to bait out the play, and well, they're very slow on their approach. They're very cautious of this one smoke generator player now put under fire, though. It's Jamie put under fire towards the door, and it's now going to be up to Relapse. Oversee the operation. Vicon towards the generator, pinged by the dart. Relapse knows it too. Shock lays Vicon low. Another takes him out. It's going to be the jump up though. Shot from Aplo takes out Relapse. Looking for another onto Shane. Dinky taken. Now a 1v1. Alarm bot ult goes down. Spike in the hands of Anton. But Aplo, he's got the positioning for this ultimate. Anton going to be able to walk away for the moment. Aplo knows there's no one in sight. Anton going to rotate around. Aplo has played this 1v1 perfectly. He's got the alarm bot and the turret set up for soon as Anton walks through. Alarm bot. Sorry, the turret going to be picked up. Alarm bot's still there. A slow approach. Alarm bot going to be triggered. Flicked immediately. Aplo behind the default box. Dart comes out. Aplo's going to be pinged on it. He's positioned to be made aware of. He's going to put the turret up. He's just waiting for the time, but it's going to be Dinky. Sorry, it's going to be Antoine to take it. 9. Dead to right. Aplo. He's gone. A valiant effort, I have to say. 6 now on the board for McTeam. As we said, the gap. Just a few more rounds and it's getting there. Eco for the sides of Eshays. Ultimates now available here. The side of McTeam. It's Hunter's Fury. It's Run It Back. It's Knives. So you can really start to see these duelists come into their own. Dart. Gonna go towards middle. Walk up through short. Jamie gonna be holding the top line, or the top link. Now drone from Nicholas. Star goes up here. It's gonna be a Spectre and a Guardian. A few Sheriffs in play. Prophet looking to peek up through the window. This might be a cheeky little angle. Prophet has snuck his way around. And Jamie's gonna take 2. They're looking for another. Oh my god, the running Sheriff. The running Spectre. Prophet steals 2 lives. He needs to find llamas though in this site because there's a player peeking up top. It's Antoine to take 7 on the board for McTeam. Pings all the guns. But Eshays, that wasn't their gun round. This is just an eco. 19-9 for Nicholas. The Baker. It's an honest day's work for him. 9 assists as well. He's been doing sensational, I have to say. We haven't been keeping our eyes too peeled on Nicholas. But he's there. He's doing work with Gunma. And start to mention the other few players. It's a team game after all. Can't just blame one player's poor performance. Operator out for relapse. He's going to be pinged on the dart. Has to fall back to play a little bit more safe. Hunter's Fury now being put in there. They're going to find llamas. The trade Hunter's Fury coming in. Nicholas to dodge it. Trade kill though from Jamie up in heaven. Ace site going to be walked up on by the members of Eshays. Double shock dart from Nicholas. Gunman to hold the green box in sight. That dart denies them from peeking. Gunma does have the Empress to pop if he wants to. And Nicholas is holding. There it is. Empress popped. Gunma looking to fight. The fight. Oh my god, that swarm. Cosmic Divide to come in. Gravity Well comes in to play too. No one playing underneath for the moment. They bait it out. Shock dart lands to Gunma. And they're just going to be waiting out the time. These shock darts have peppered Gunma extremely low. He's taken out. Aplo now to hold the crossfire. Able to find the first. He sees the second in front of him. Aplo's just playing around, toying with his opponents. Vicon the Rapper Heaven. And that's going to be 11 on Eshays' board. But they're going to fall to the spike. Still a valiant effort though from McTeam. A little bit of a chaotic retake. That might have been my end for the lag. Apologies. Looked like Aplo was moonwalking for a second. And for the moment, it's Eshays finally at their coveted 11. Well, they've tended to choke a lead. They almost choked it in the last game. McTeam, it was, you know, a bit of a hefty comeback from them, I have to say, to put it together. Push. Going to be coming out through a long. Nicholas needs to be careful. They're all backing off. Nicholas can hear the footsteps from the run it back. And pays it no mind. Anton very deep up through spawn, and this is a bit of a rough one, to say the least. Prophet, though, with the run it back of his own. going to deploy it. Flash comes out. Does he check the logs? No, he does. Oh my god, Prophet! That's a sick flick. That's going in the highlight reel. Run it back only, gets himself to safety. Gunma now front and forward, looking to take the fight. Dismisses himself now in his sight. These duelist players are clean with it. Anton gonna take the player in B main. Dark comes out. Recon, Vicon, wallbang. Gunman to hold. Nicholas to trade. Gonna be up to now Anton. Has the wallbang. Oh, they have a wallbang for him though. Damage dealt, 15 HP. Anton 1v2. Aplo Nicholas. Spike for them. Anton probably just gonna have to go for the save. Time has run out. Wallbangs come in. They're gonna look to exit, and they're looking to find running shots from Aplo. Match point, series point secured here by Eshays. Aplo gonna fall to the spike. They can't keep hold of their guns, and that's dealt their money in a little bit of a disarray, as they don't have the money to buy everything they probably want going into this last round. McTeam, their true test here. 3 judges in play. 2 for the duelists, 1 for Jamie. And I have to say, Jamie, he impressed me on the Rays last game. Didn't expect to see him do it. Jamie's a bit of an all-star fragger. He's a bit of a man of multiple talents, a jack of all trades. Prophet not going to be on the Rays, but he is still going to be bringing out the judge. Looking to end it, close it in style. Pete goes towards the short. Door goes down. They're looking to find it before the door goes down. Dash back, relapse. Able to be safe for the moment. Prophet. Hunters. The lockdown comes out. The Hunter's Fury coming in from Anton. He's very far away though. Doesn't hit the shot. Cosmic Divide goes up to heaven. Vicon gonna be playing underneath it. Defender's side Killjoy ult. Prophet. Do we see him pop them good fight? Door goes down and tries for the shots. Gunma though able to dismiss to safety. Everybody out here. 1 detained. It's Gunma. Probably the player you want to be taking these fights. The traces are on. The spike is planted for them though. They're playing for the far back. They're playing for the post plant. And now all the kills lined up. Gunma dismisses himself to sight. Nicholas takes the final. Gunma takes it in convincing fashion.